welcome back to my channel. I'm so glad to come back finally, getting back into a little bit of a rhythm of reviewing after a busy month, I would say. So I'm so glad to be back in front of the camera, and I am really excited about this style that I got on. And y'all know just from the title that yes, it's a daily wig, it's a throw on, it's not one of them complicated units. So let's get into Miss Jazlin. That is her name. So first of all, Outre daily wig, okay? Love this line. Really love the styles that they have recently come out with. I was really drawn to this style just because of the layering and the cut and of this style. And I mean, when I threw her on, I was like, yep, that's why I bought you in the first place, because you're doing exactly what I wanted, which is kind of giving this just, you know, loose, you know, layered. I wouldn't say choppy, I don't want to say that, but just definitely like, you know, a nice simple look that don't require lace, that don't require none of that, okay? So I did purchase a second color. When I get to the second color, I'm definitely going to show the cap construct, because I did not do that putting her on. I was too excited, so excuse me for that. I usually do it at the beginning, but I was excited about putting her on, okay? So first of all, her name is Jazlin. This is the daily wig. This is a lace parting. Now I'm showing her without any manipulation to her whatsoever. I wanted y'all to see this is what she's looking like coming right out of that packaging, okay? Not bad at all. I actually feel like they've been listening, because usually this be really bad, and that's like improved. I'm definitely gonna look at that and show that up close when I show the cap construct on the second color that I purchased, okay? They did a really good job. This is probably the best that I've seen on a daily wig, and I have quite a few. So I think they've been listening. Get rid of that tabby look in the front and have this looking just a little bit more natural, especially since Outre can do it. You got melted hairline, you got perfect hairline, you got all these hairlines. I think this party space on the daily wig can look like, you know, oh, it's flesh party space, okay? I really think that they did that, and makes me want to actually check out the other styles that they have came out with in the last month, because I just purchased this style, but I know they have a few other styles that they've released as well. So now I'm actually really anxious to see about purchasing those styles, because that was one of the things that with the daily wig party, it was kind of like, you know, that style has to really like get me to purchase her. And the ones that I have had, I've had to do manipulation and cutting right up in here, but this is actually pretty decent, okay? So you have premium synthetic fibers, okay? Heat resistant up to 400 degrees as normal with Outre. So definitely see you taking a flat iron and just kind of doing, you know, the whoop-de-whoop up here in the front, you know, getting her, you know, to your liking. I like the layering of this style. I think that's what really is like winning for me, is just all of this layering and just cut that they decided to do with this is so different, and it's really, really nice. It's really just like, you know, you can wear this just with a t-shirt on. You ain't got to put on all this yellow like I did. You can just, you know, rock her straight up, you know, t-shirt or dress up. So that's what I like about this, is like this is really simple, okay? And also a quick note, you can actually, you know, if you got some good baby hairs that you know, do the little swoop whoop, you can definitely bring that out underneath here, and it will look very good with, you know, especially that they changed this, you know what I'm saying? So I don't know if it's just me, my units, but I know how what I've got in the past, like I said, they changed it up on this parting space here, okay? Let me make sure she ain't crooked. She doesn't feel crooked. Okay, so like I said before, heat resistant up to 400 degrees. Definitely can put some heat to her. Definitely can maintain kind of like the shape and the feathering and all this stuff that you got going on. Very easy to maintain. But like I say, you know, don't start off at 400, build up to that, because based off of this texture, I really think that she don't have to be like at that 400 range to kind of get like some bump in a curl effect, if you know, if you wearing her multiple times and stuff like that. Okay, I am getting shedding. The only no-go right now is this shedding, and I mean, there is no lace on here, but this shedding is ridiculous. I don't know if you can see that, but it's not a lot, but it is definitely shedding. So kind of a surprise at that, and it might just be from, you know, manufacturing obviously, but lots of shedding. So I'm combing her to kind of see, and at least brushing her, the style kind of stays intact. So that's a good thing too, is with a brush, she didn't get out of control. Okay. First of all, this is the color 1B. Okay. So I did get my DR Chocolate Swirl. Y'all know how I've been feeling about my color. So I did get that color. I was kind of like, woo, do I want DR Chocolate Cream or DR Chocolate Swirl? Because I was like, man, I'm not about to buy 3 colors. I just was like, I just need 2. I don't need, you know, 3 or 4. But I am loving the color of the Sarkar model here. That is really cute. But I know me, I don't, you know, certain colors, I like to play safe still. You know, even when I do mess with color, I'll be playing it safe. This also comes with a pre-elastic band, which is really actually a good thing that I love about the Daily Wig, because actually, even though I had my own headband on, so my silicone headband, having that on top of that pre-attached band, she ain't going nowhere. Like, she is on my head. Okay. Also, the parting space is hand tied, so that's also a good thing as well. So definitely, like, I feel like when it comes to the Daily Wig, I love that they have that pre-attached, you know, elastic band there for security, and with the cap construct being, you know, mesh and a mesh cap, and it doesn't have a lot of weight, you know, having that elastic band is a really good thing, you know, to, you know, maintain security of your unit. Okay, she heat friendly, breathable mesh cap. You know, y'all know I love the breathable mesh cap. Cool. You know, I think one of the things that they should do is add that bacteria resistant mesh cap to this line. I think that's a really good thing, especially, you know, because this is not an expensive, you know, line as far as the pricing of most of their units. So hopefully maybe down the line they do add that bacteria resistant to their line. I don't know if they have or have not, but that would be a good thing, you know, especially, you know, for those who do have scalp issues. But for the most part, she is very breathable. Okay, pre-plucked, hand tied, lace, eye part. So this is the only part. Is she shiftable? I mean, you could try. I just feel like she's really just styled for a center part. So to be doing the shifting, I would shift in between the eyebrow area. I wouldn't even go past nothing of this, but I think she's cut and she's layered to be a center part, period. Okay, and that's it. Special colors, they have a few options for you, definitely, as far as colors go, and I'm really loving the style. Okay, so let me do a 360 and then let's kick it to DR Chocolate Swirl and see what she's looking like with some color. Okay, so obviously different. Okay, from the side, she is hitting right here, chest area, so definitely not a long unit, very manageable, not too much, obviously. And this would be a very good work wig. Like, this is one of the wigs when they need to see me on a camera on my laptop in a meeting, I throw her on. Okay, so and I brush the front of my dang on edges and call it a day. All right, and from the back, very nice layering, as y'all can see. Okay, texture is really great too, so I'm really impressed with that, and I'm loving the length. All right, so I'm gonna put on DR Chocolate Swirl, be a little bit more thorough in the cap construct, combs, etc. And definitely check out this parting space, because like I said before, that's the biggest thing that I'm noticing that is just really looking good and feeling good. It doesn't feel like I need to take the scissors and do a V cut. It feels flesh to my skin. I don't know if that's because I have my silicone headband on top of having that elastic headband that comes with, but I am telling you right now, like, this feels good and this looks good in my opinion, compared to having other daily wigs and really noticing that tabby area right here and having to like literally do some cutting or some adjusting because of the tab that they would choose to lay up front there at the beginning of the parting space. And I just don't feel like that's there. So if that is there when I take her off, I'm gonna be shocked. I'm gonna be like, okay, what did y'all do different? But for the most part, I feel like that's not there. Okay, so let's check it out on the DR Chocolate Swirl and let's see what she's looking like in some color. Keep watching. So right off the bat, I don't know, they still have the same tabby look, but I feel like they constructed it different. And I'm gonna have to look at a daily wig, and unfortunately I have packed all my daily wigs up, and I'm gonna have to really check out like a daily wig that I definitely purchased like last year that I've wore once or twice, and I'm gonna have to see the construct, because it feels so much better. And even look at that, like it's blending so much better up here, or feel like you have to cut that out. And so they did something as a room of improvement on that party space. Like I can attest and I can vouch, like it feels different. And the only thing that I would do, and I'm showing these units out of the packaging, showing you its authenticity, but if I were to wear her, the things that I would do right away is definitely get my hot comb and just get this top flatter. It might also be because of what's underneath as well. It didn't look so bad with the 1B, but it's a little bit more noticeable with this one. But for the most part, that's what I would do. Put heat, get her flat, or I'm going to be redoing underneath my head anyway in this upcoming week, so she will probably lay a little bit differently after that. If I double capped my hair on top of having that silicone headband, then it probably will be a little bit more flatter. But and this is a loose mesh cap, so it's not like a lot of thickness of the cap, so that too, be mindful of that playing a part into kind of the shaping and how she's looking on your head. But for the most part, that's what I would do. I would put heat to the making sure this is evenly looking flat, and that is it. Like for the most part, like this is really a nice style. I'm loving the color, loving the DR chocolate swirls, you know what I'm saying? Very natural, very natural. Okay, and a simple style, but she's really just like, you know, I love the layering. I think the cut and the layering is everything to me right now. I love that, and I really like the 1B with this style. Like, actually, the 1B is favoring me, but I love this color too. So, once again, 360. She is coming right chest level. You know, with the layering, she's kind of showing some shoulder length cutting and so forth down, but she stops right here. Okay, all the hair to the back. Not as much shedding on this one, but there was some shedding. Just be mindful of that. I don't know if that's, you know, I got 2 different colors, so I feel like that might be something noticeable if you purchase her. But for the most part, now let me take back what I said. She is shiftable from this card. She's shiftable to a right part and she's shiftable to a left part. So that right there is showing her shiftable over here. Okay, me personally, I would shift, but I would stay right up in here in this area. Like I said before, that's what I would do. I really wouldn't shift too much because I feel like the layering is gonna play a part, and I feel like it just depends on, you know, I don't know. That's just me. I don't know. I'm simple. I am so simple. I don't be trying to do the most, you know what I'm saying? So for me, this is simple. You know, you trying to pull her all the way over here, I'd be like, okay girl, what you trying to do? No. Other than that, let me know what you think about Miss Jazlin. Did you like the certain styles that the Daily Wig has released? If you have purchased any of the new Daily Wigs that have come out, have you noticed the party space being a little bit different? If you have purchased previous Daily Wigs before, to kind of vouch what I've been saying in this review, like, did you notice a difference in the party space and how she was sitting? Because to me, I feel like they did something different right up here in the front. I just feel like it. And then too, I feel like, you know, all I would need to do, you know, is maybe put a little bit of powder there. But for the most part, I feel like they really like did something different with the party space. So for me, I'm going to have to probably purchase another style that I've seen been released and just kind of, you know, check that out and just make a good assessment to see like, okay, you guys were listening to reviews, because I know that it's been one of the big things that a lot of, you know, people don't like is that tabby space that they were putting there, but it doesn't feel so tabby and it doesn't feel like I have to cut it, and maybe just this style. So that too, that's why I want to purchase another one, because it, you know, the black one, this one doesn't feel like I need to take some scissors and do some, you know, adjustments right with that parting space. But other than that, I like Miss Jazlin. I'm glad I have this style in 2 colors. Like I said, this is a style that you can wear with a t-shirt on, but this is also definitely that work wear, that work unit. This is that work unit, and these are the units that I'm saving for when I do go back into an office, and not no time soon, but when I do, these are the styles that I will be going to, because I like quick, I like simple, and the fact that they are giving you a simple unit that is not going to, one, break your bank, but also not break your time either in front of the dang on mirror. So the fact that you have this, but you're getting style and you're getting definitely color and all kinds of things, and you getting the elastic band and a mesh cap and all that stuff, and good quality too. Okay, spoiling us, Outre, just straight spoiling us, you know what I'm saying? So I'm definitely going to check out some other styles and kind of be like, you know what, in the next month and a half or 2, I'm going to have to snag a style and compare that party space. But let me know what you think. I definitely recommend these styles, especially for those professional workplace, any workplace, but you need that good unit that you need to be like, girl, I need to look professional, but I don't need to be, you know, 2-3 hours, you know, slaving in that mirror. No. Okay. definitely comment, let me know what you think. And thank you so much for tuning into my channel. I am so glad that we are just growing. Thank you so much to the new subscribers. I will shout out the last 50 to 60 new subscribers within the last probably like 4 weeks. We are trucking along to 750, and we just need to get, crank it out. My goal is at least by summer 1,000, or before the end of the summer 1,000. Okay, so we got to grow and continue to do the thing on this channel. I'm going to be adding some more content, as I have stated in my last couple of reviews. I am going to start throwing some nail tutorials on my channel, as well as some product reviews, just simple, like, obviously me rocking a unit or whatever like that. But I, will be reviewing some products, and I actually have some new stuff coming that's product wise that I cannot wait to get. I actually should have it this weekend. And y'all, I'm like really excited, because I didn't expect this particular line, even though they have just about everything catered to something when it comes to black hair or any hair texture for that matter. I was really shocked that they brought this particular product to their line. So I cannot wait to get these products, because I'm definitely going to sit in front of this camera and show them off and actually put them to use on some new units that I have coming that I should get within this weekend as well. So stay tuned. Definitely within the week. Give me time, y'all, because I be saying I'm gonna do something, and then the weekend come in and I be like, I just want to sit and lay. Okay, so definitely within the next week. I'm hoping to actually get it done though within the weekend, depending on the mail and when it get here. Okay, so yes, definitely have some new stuff brewing and coming, and I cannot wait to just get into that stuff and bring a little bit more besides just wigs to the channel. Okay, other than that, like I say always, please be safe, take care of yourselves, and y'all are blessed. Stay blessed. Okay, and until the next one, bye. Miss Jazlin, y'all. Yes.